Right, stop right there, you, the viewer. That's right. It's me, Zinker of the Speletons, and Derek's here too. Derek, say something.
Oh, fuck.
Alright, that's enough out of you.
Ready.
Now, you, viewer, right now, see that top right corner? There's a little eye. It's gonna bring you to our 8-Ball Let's Play. Watch that and enjoy a gorilla. Beat the shit out of people. It's a fun game. Go watch us do that. Also this. You can watch at the end of the video too, because it'll be an end screen. Ain't that cool? Check out some of our other stuff. We do more than just Kingdom Hearts and Pokemans and, you know. Alright, cool. Then we're here for Kingdom Hearts 3. Boy, do I have a story for you guys. Are you guys ready for this amazing story? It's so amazing.
Yeah.
I had to badly scratch my ear. Alright, cool. As you may recall, I did this thing called group interviews. Remember Leonardo Zinker, all that other stuff? So that's cool. So today,
Oh, I remember that.
I have another group interview story for you that happened 2 days ago. Today's Wednesday. 3 days ago. Today's Thursday now, technically. 3 days ago. Happened on Monday, right? So I had to do this group interview. I had the last minute do this group interview. My manager originally didn't schedule me because I was training. So, but then she's like, whoops, we have too much people. So can you actually be here to watch them? I'm like, sure. So after I finished training at 7 p.m. Actually, no, let it be a surprise. Actually, so after I finished training at 7 p.m., I went upstairs to pretend to be a group interviewee. Or I finished actually earlier, like 6:30, because everyone came in at 7. At the table, I have like 4 people that's supposed to be there. Now I'm sitting there, and a girl walks in. I recognize this girl, outfit and everything. I'm like, wow, that outfit's been here. Or that outfit seems familiar, and that girl seems familiar. I think I've seen her before. And it turns out I have. That same day. You want to know how I saw that girl?
Sure.
She came in for an interview earlier today. Apparently, it didn't occur to my manager that, you know, she came in. Literally, she walked in the door. I was training people in front of her. And I asked her to pick up a card on the ground. Because, like, during my training, there's a part where I hand them cards that belong to them. And then I ask for them back. And then I throw them across the room, like, okay, so you lost your card permanently. And then we have to, like, look it up in the system so they can get a new one. That doesn't make sense. That's okay. You don't really need to know that. You're not... Did he really? The fucker really? After we went through all this, I want you to know, sorry to interrupt the story. I want you to know the hell we went through to set up this recording today. Because for some reason, everything just fucking broke. I had to restart my computer and update it for no reason. Derek just sent me a message saying, Mom says it's my turn to have me restart. I cannot believe he fucking did this. We literally just started, a fucking prick. Alright, we'll pause. Alright. Alright, guys. We're back after Derek rudely... Oh, shit. Rudely interrupted me from my awesome group interview story. Anyhow, where I left off, a girl walked in that I recognized. And I recognized her because she came in earlier today and handed me a card and came in for an interview and looked at me training people. And actually said a few words to me. Not a lot of words. A few words to me. And so she sat down at the table. I'm just there, and I'm just like, I'm sitting there, pretending to be a group interview. I'm like, oh my fucking God. What do I do? And now, I want to mind you, this isn't like she saw me like a week earlier or something like that. I really don't know what to argue here. Because she's seen me that day. That day. Yeah. Oh, that didn't give anything. That's fine. I'll still grab it. She saw me that day, man. I'm like, ah. So now you probably think, oh, well, it couldn't get even worse than that. Well, it gets worse, my friend. It gets much worse. You see? Yeah.
Let's see. Yes.
Awesome. It couldn't get much worse, you may be saying to yourself. Well, it gets worse. See, the next person to walk down that hall is a guy. Who is this guy, you may ask? Well, do you think he went for an interview earlier that day? You bet your buddy did. He did. He did do that. So he also had an interview that day. Which is fun. Which means, and then my other two people that I'm supposed to watch just didn't show up, so like they didn't get hired. Show up to your interviews, guys. Pro tip for getting hired. Just pro tip for getting
legit.
Oh fucking I hate this stupid minigame a lot. Anyhow, so because of that, it was just those two people at the table, and both of them have saw me today. So I'm like, what do? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm first off, I decided they probably both heard me call myself Zinker, so I can't call myself Zinker this time. It will not work for me. I have to do something else. So that's the current. So I introduced myself with my first name, right? Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright, cool. Alright, I'm alright. I don't remember how much I need for this. Hold on. Let me go this way. This might lead me. Oh, there's a chest right here that I apparently never got.
Ha! Guess it's not so easy, huh?
I mean, that's just a regular chest. I got it in the other game, I know. I just probably didn't get it when I replayed it. Because I didn't need it. You know what else I didn't do? I didn't save the guy. Oh, cool!
Oh,
I did that. We did that first time. That was the first try. Cool. That one's like the most annoying one to do. Anyhow, so this entire time, I'm pretty certain both of my trainees are well aware that I'm a trainer, pretending to be a group interviewee.
You give them much too much credit.
Okay. Well, here's where you're wrong, right? So you probably think, well, it can't possibly get any worse than that, right? Sure, they saw you today, but probably they forgot who you are and they have no idea, right? And that might be true for the guy. I'll call him Bread. The other girl though, I'll call her Rumi. I'm pretty certain she recognized me. And the reason that was, so it may or may not be known, but I'm a nice fan of brown girls, right? There was a girl I used to like. We'll call her Brownie. It's a fitting name. And I used to snap Brownie like every day and talk to her a lot. And then she's like, "Nah, I'm not interested in you." I'm like, "Okay. Well, we're not gonna. I don't really want to be friends. It'll make me miserable. So bye." And I just kind of stopped being friends with her. Wow, that sounds really mean for me in that perspective.
Yeah.
I mean, a little bit. Look, I've done the whole staying friends with people I like thing. I do not recommend. It was not an enjoyable. I've always been miserable. It just it makes me fucking miserable.
I haven't shared that same experience.
I've done it like 6. I literally told her. I told Brownie this. I'm like, I've done this 6 other times. It's been fucking miserable. Every time I've done it, I won't do it. I won't try to be friends. It does not benefit me. It just makes me feel awful. So
I've only done it 3 times, I guess, but still, I've never had I don't think I've ever really had this issue after a set amount of time.
All right, fine. Wow, Mister, I never had this fucking issue. All right, fine.
I'm
whatever.
just saying. I'm just saying, like.
For me, feelings.
I don't want to actively discourage people.
For me, feelings just don't go away, and I just kind of sit there and hope that like everything afterwards, like, oh, maybe things can change or stuff like, stuff like that, which they won't. So, plus I put like, I'm way too overly nice to people that I like, and get friend zoned by. I put way too much attention to them. It ends up being a toxic friendship for me every single time, in one way or the other. Whether the person themselves is actually toxic or not, it ends up being bad for me, so I don't do it. And
yeah.
so I'm not friends with Brownie anymore.
You gotta do what's best for you. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not friends with Brownie anymore, right? But I used to snap her every day. As it turns out, Rumi there, as you may have already guessed, is Brownie's college roommate, who not only did she see me earlier today, but she actively knows who I am. I mean, like, I feel like that makes sense. I used to talk to the Brownie every day. So, she knows who I am. So not only that entire time, she just knows me. She literally knows, like, that I work there. And I'm like,
Are you like, well, do you know that for sure? Do you know that Brownie had been showing Rumi, like, snaps from you and whatnot, or?
Yes, I'm pretty certain she's been in snaps.
The case?
Yes. I'm very certain of that. Unfortunately, I do know that, and I do know, if not when I was snapping her, definitely she talked to like everybody at my work about how I wasn't friends with her anymore and asking for advice on that. So, I guarantee you, she talked to her roommate, at least from that perspective. Anyhow, when we announced ourselves, it's like, oh, actually, there's a trainer with you. Her immediate words are, yeah, I kind of figured. And I'm like, yeah. So that's cool. She did pretty bad, and I'm pretty certain it's because she knew the entire time she was being watched. Just really watched. So. Yeah. That was mostly my story. Watched. That was most of the interesting things that happened. The other thing that happened was we played laser tag, and I was pretending to suck per usual, because so I wanted to, and my manager's like, okay, I know you're good at this, fucking do better. I'm like, fine, jeez. He's not normally here for these things, but he had my team. So unfortunately though, my entire team fucking sucked. And 3 of the people on the enemy team, 2 of them were trainers. One of which was very determined to not pretend to be a group interviewee. So she knew everything she was doing. She also called me Zinker like 500 times. But there are also 2 other people who knew what they were doing. Basically, they demolished our team. It was a 5v5. I had to like hold up my entire team, and I couldn't. I couldn't do it. That's it. It wasn't too interesting.
Hope we find some ingredients around here.
Me too.
All
so
right.
I hope we find some ingredients. We deserve some. Anyhow, well, how's it going, Derek? What's it for you? Next time on Speletons.
I've had to get up.
Bye-bye.
Like, I know to expect it at this point.
Well, you don't know if the 14 minutes are up.